Welcome back, guys. It's Cube Traveler here, YouTube channel. For a while, I've not been posting. I've been up and down, doing some random things. But today, I'm at the countryside. I've decided to record one or two things and show you what's really going on here. So, as you can see, I'm in the farm, the coffee plantation. So, just a quick brief. So, as you see here, this side is my coffee plantation. So recently we were doing what's the name, weeding. So as you can see, sorry, that's my cat. So as you can see here, the ground is there's no weed within the coffee zone. So recently there were people who came here and did some weeding, some pruning. So as for now, the coffee is looking great. I gave myself off and decided to come here and check how the coffee is doing. But for now, as you can see, the berries are still small. You can see the berries are small. They have not yet ripened. That's my cat there. Tom, Tom, that's my cat there. He's following me up and down everywhere I'm going, even in the farm. Puss, he's still coming. Puss, 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 puss. Sorry about that. It's just that he makes me happy sometimes. So as you can see how the coffee looks like. So about last year I was here and there are some few changes that we made, and everybody has his own coffee. Including my brother and my sister. So this side that I'm on is my brother's side. I was just looking around. Today they were doing I think it's called pruning. As you can see, these sticks here, they are supposed to be within these branches, but I think with time when they get to dry up, like you can see this one is dried up, so like they get to cut it with it's called the scissors, but a coffee scissors. So this one is dry. We do pruning to avoid loss of water, because mostly with the coffee trees, the roots spread so far away, but they are mainly up. They are not like down below, like the trees, like these trees. The coffee plants roots are usually up, so that they can surface themselves and look for water within different parts that don't go down. They are just within. So yeah, we do pruning. There's another name I've forgotten about it, and still you can see even the leaves. So the funny thing about these things, it's like now you can see these leaves. You see this? They are dried up. So within some time, the leaves they are pruned too. The leaves, the branches, because mostly they are attached to each other, so they are cut too. So this makes the tree more greener, and to have a better chlorophyll and photosynthesis. So like you can see this tree, you may say that it doesn't have any branches, any leaves, but there's pruning that has been done to the tree, so that it can have a good moist absorption and perform chlorophyll and photosynthesis. Because like now, if you look at the leaves are a bit discolored. So that's why pruning is so important, to make the tree grow in a better way and in a healthier way. So for now, today they were doing this part. They are at the top, but I think they've done the down part too, but it's so far away. I don't know if you can see. It's down there. So the coffee reaches where the tea leaves are. There's a barrier there, just like this one. So this one we made, I think last year. Yeah, we made this last year. So it's stable. It's hard. So it runs all the way up to where the gate is. There's a gate, an entrance to the coffee plantation zone. So this is a meshed wire because mainly we have notified that people are coming to steal coffee. Coffee is so valuable these days because if you have about 10,000 kilograms, so the rate for coffee is 1 kilogram is equivalent to 135 shillings. So if you have about a thousand kilograms times 134, that's equivalent to about 13,400. So if you have 10,000, you do the maths. If you have about 5,000 plus, so the more your coffee is, it has more bigger berries and moist, the more the kilograms you get. So coffee is not a difficult plant to cultivate, but it requires so much attention. You have to be so much attentive to the things that are occurring. And I think there's a timetable for coffee cultivation, and every now and then, if it's not monthly, weekly, or daily, there's a different things that coffee needs to be done to, so that it can generate more berries, healthy berries, not only berries but healthy berries, so that you can get a good rate of your berries. Because as I said before on my other videos, coffee is graded into different parts. There's grade 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the grade 1 and 2, that's the best grade. If you have good coffee trees, then you take care of the trees, the berries will be on a better grade. There's a grade 1 and grade 2. For the grade 3 and 4, the coffee isn't so much bad, but the grade is a bit down. So usually in Kenya we consume the third and the fourth grade. The first and the second grade is usually imported to other countries of the world, like for example UK, US, like different parts of the world, even China. So yeah. So I wanted to show you something. Puss, puss. So my cat is with me still. He isn't leaving me. So I wanted to show you this type of coffee. This is a coffee tree, but as you can see, it's a midget coffee tree. The reason as to being is coffees usually take uh, different times to develop. Like for example, this one, maybe it was planted not long ago, about 3 years, 2 years and a half. So that's why the size is like this. So when you compare to this one, or rather, yeah, let's say this one, you can see the difference. This one is a bit bigger and a bit taller, but this one is a bit shorter. So the difference is the time difference. The land is still the same. The land is still fertile. Puss, puss, what are you doing? Puss, puss. He's playing with the soil. Puss, 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 push. So he is still a baby. He's about a month and a half. So that's why he's so mischievous in a way. So as I was saying, the time factor is the main thing that determines the coffee growth and the berries. Though you can still find a coffee tree that has been planted the same time with the others, but it's still the same size with this. The matters include that the tree may be short, but it is more productive. You may find, for example, let's say in an instance, you may find an orange tree. They're usually not growing that much tall, right? But they are so much productive. The oranges are bigger and they are more. But you'll find another tree which is a bit taller. It has less reproduction of oranges and smaller size. So that's come to it that there are different breeds. Even trees have breeds, just like dogs and cats. So you'll find there's a coffee plant that is known as roiro. There's another one that is known as uh, I think it's SL. I don't want to misquote it, but the tree plant that I know that is usually grown here, that is a coffee tree, is a roilo and SL. So preferably, most people use the SL ones. Those are the most reproductive and easy to take care of. Roido is a bit taller. There are ones that are a bit taller and the other ones that are a bit shorter. So you choose where your pocket lies on. So as now you can see, all these is a coffee plantation, but this side is not ours. This is my uncle's part, and you can see an euphoria plant right over there. Yeah, euphoria. That's a tree also good for healing wounds. The milkish powder. I can't trespass there because now, there are repercussions. But I hope you know that tree. It's called the euphoria plant, usually used for medicinal purposes. If you have a wound, then you can pour the white substance on the wound and it will heal. So now I was explaining about the trees. So let me take you to the next part. Puss, he's still with me. He's not going anywhere until I finish my vlog. This cat is so amazing. It usually wakes me up early in the morning about 6 a.m. Comes to my room, comes to my door, and then starts meowing. Wake up, meow, meow. Always, always. Even at supper time when I'm not yet out to get my supper, it usually comes and starts to meow all over. So he's a good cat, but a bit mischievous sometimes. So there was something that he was supposed to do to my coffee here. So because my dad is a member of the coffee group factory, it's called the Baragwe Coffee Factory. It's a board in short. So we had to slice it. So my father has to take the downer part, and also this part here. There's another part here he's supposed to take, because you cannot be in the board without having your own coffee plants. So it's a must you have your own coffee so that you be in the board. So he's a director in the board section. He usually goes out and markets the coffee from different farmers. Different farmers have their own societies to take their coffee. So like for instance, this one mine, this one is my brother's, and that one is my uncle's. We still have another part over there where you can see the banana plants there we have another part of the coffee plants. And yeah, he usually takes care of the coffee plants, like this is called farrowing, where you can see these leaves. I don't know if it's farrowing or something, where the leaves are taken within the branch and then they are circulated around. That is to maintain uh, the water, to trap the water, that is. Like for instance, when it rains, the water is usually within the within the stem plants. So that water is resurfaced within the coffee plant, so that it doesn't require like watering every day. Because for now, like, let's say you are trying to water all these plants with a jelly can, it will take you so many days to finish. And then the absorption of water with the coffee plants, it's pretty high. So like, you have to, come up with a way. You be creative on how to handle uh, water resurfacing or water surfacing within different parts of the coffee plants. So yeah, so I wanted to show you something here. Let me see. That's my cat still running with me. So mischievous. Puss, puss, puss. He usually understands Swahili and Kikuyu. Kikuyu is my native language. So like now he's like complaining, we need to go up, we need to go up. I think he's a bit tired. Puss, puss. He's a bit tired because of all the running and the mischievousness. So I wanted to show you something. I don't know. Yeah, it's this part. So there was a barricade that was supposed to be placed on this part here. On this part where I'm standing, there's a barricade right there. You can see that tree, this one here. There was a barricade that was supposed to separate to run through, so that I take the upper part of the coffee, and then my dad runs this part of the coffee, the same thing as this. He will put a barricade here, then it goes down up to, you see that point there where there's a fence there. So that's where the coffee plantation ends with my brother's side, same as my side, and same with the other plantation part on the other side. So yeah, but I don't know what they did, but maybe they'll put it. But for now, let it stay like that, because people are just pruning and cultivating the coffee plantation. So there's no need for a barricade right now. But when the time comes to pluck the berries, so I think that's the part that they'll put a barricade, because everyone has his own account, so that when you harvest your own coffee, you'll get to know how much kilograms you've harvested. So that contributes to the money that you'll get in your account. So yeah, that's the main thing. So about these trees that are here. So these trees are mainly put there to mark, here we usually call it territorial marks. So like for now, this one, there's the other one down there, and there are a lot more over here. As you can see, those big trees, the eucalyptus trees. So those, they are usually planted to mark where somebody's farm has reached. So you're not supposed to trespass, or rather somebody from the other side to come and harvest in your region or your farm without your acknowledgement. Not unless it's a job, that's okay. But being found from the other side, coming to this side, trying to maybe, there are people who get to spoil other people's plants. You'll find another person coming and, plucking the plant. So that plant can't be planted anymore. It can't be reproductive. You have to plant another one. And a coffee plant tree usually takes about 5 years for it to be fully matured and to be harvested. So you can calculate how many trees and how much loss you'll go if somebody decides to come to your farm and decides to destroy your coffee. So that's why we take precautions. We put the barricade over there so that we can secure the coffee, because the rate at which people are stealing coffee, it's so alarming and it's very high. So yeah, on the other sides, it's my neighbor's sides. You can see the tea leaves, you can see the trees, you can see the napier grass. There are so many things that people plant here in the countryside. So yeah, I think that's it. There's nothing more to show you because the berry season, the harvesting season for the berries, it's not yet out. So we have to wait till the coffee ripens and then gets reproducted again. So yeah, for now we are just focusing on maintaining and applying fertilizers. I have the timetable on how to manage the coffee. That's why I came here. So I'll be here maneuvering around, showing you different kind of things. I think tomorrow I'll still show you how the coffee is you know, pruned, and I think those kind of things. So yeah, that's it for now. uh I think I don't have anything else apart from the just decided to show you something small because I was a bit occupied today too. I was a bit busy. I lost my uncle today, so I had to, you know, just to maintain and overcome the feeling. But all in all, may he rest in peace. And I hope we shall meet another day. So, guys, for now, I'm out. Maybe I show you the sunset, but it's a bit far away, but I'll still show you. You'll get it in an image form. I'll attach it to this video on how the ending is. So yeah, guys, that's all. Cube Traveler here. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a positive comment. Help me build my community, and I'll thank you always. So yeah, peace out, guys. Till next time. Cube Traveler. Peace.